Soul Calibur 4 hits the PlayStation 3 with gorgeous new graphics, more detailed creative character options, and the same sword-clashing fights featured in the last 4 games. Now, being a Soul Calibur fan, I have to say, this is not the best installment of Soul Calibur, but it's also not the worst. Soul Calibur 4 is undeniably a great fighter, but outside of the Star Wars guest characters, there's a little here that will surprise and amuse newcomers or veterans. Soul Calibur 4 boasts the standard arcade and story modes that will be familiar to fighting game fans, but I was disappointed that the story mode only lasts about 5 rounds and you can get through a character in 10 minutes or less. There aren't really any cinematics except ones toward the end, and many of those are really repeated. The Tower of Lost Souls is the other single player option that gives you the chance to either ascend or descend the tower, facing challenges along the way. If you ascend the tower, you'll be able to select the stage or set the floors to fight through, which usually involve heavily weighted battles where you're pitted against several overpowered opponents. Fulfilling certain conditions rewards you with equipment unlocks for the fairly robust character creation mode and allow you to advance further up the tower. Soul Calibur 4 also has your standard versus mode as well as online mode. The online mode isn't perfect. You will see some lag if you or your opponent has a bad connection, but other than that, it is very good for a fighter. Now on to what everybody wants to know, the Star Wars characters. The PlayStation 3 version of the game has Darth Vader and his secret apprentice as playable characters. Although the apprentice isn't radically overpowered, some of his moves feel a bit on the absurd or cheap side. Plus he can levitate and shoot lightning, so he's the only one who can do that. Vader, however, works just fine. He has a few fancy moves here and there, but matches with and against him still feel balanced. Soul Calibur 4 is a great fighter, but it hasn't made any drastic changes in the series. If you're a Soul Calibur fan, this is a must-have, but if you're on the fence, I say wait for Street Fighter 4 because seeing that game makes me want to play Street Fighter even more now. I give Soul Calibur 4 a 7 out of 10. This is Core Gamer, signing out.